Welcome to this episode of The Good, the Bad, and the anime, I suppose. I forgot what I call these
The
episodes.
show, I think you called it.
The what?
The Good, the Bad, and the Show.
Oh, The Good, the Bad, and the Telly. That was it. Okay, we are talking about another set of episodes from Attack on Titan, episodes 9 to 13. Do you want to take this one for a bit?
Yeah, okay. So the episode opens with...
Should we just say what the arc, why we watched this particular block? Is that worth doing? It's the second part of the whole Battle for Tross.
Yeah, the
Kind of
retaking
thing. Anyway, yeah.
of
Okay,
trust.
go on then.
So it opens with like a flashback to when Eren was eaten, Eren Yeager,
Yeah.
which is actually really grim because you see it from his point of view. So you see his arm getting bitten down on, and then there's a bit where he's stuck inside the Titan's stomach.
Which is kind of half, I don't know, Pinocchio, half... I don't know, I always think of like the Sarlacc pit when I think of people digesting pit stars.
Kind of, but it's really grim because there's people like half alive in there.
And they're floating around staring
and
eyes,
they
aren't
slowly
they?
sink. And eventually he like turns into a Titan, and you see this big fist come out the Titan that ate him's mouth.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And then he comes out the back and then punches the Titan through the head.
Yeah. It's almost like his anger precipitates, also almost hulking out.
Yeah,
Kind of, isn't he? Yeah. That cut bit where the hand comes out, the arm comes out, is kind of cool.
Yeah. But then it cuts back to him in the world, and he's like repeating this sort of mantra he has in his head, which is like kill them all, kill them all. Unfortunately, he says this just after having been... He says this in the real world.
Yeah.
So he's actually saying it. And he says this right in front of a commander who thinks he's a Titan.
Yes.
So...
He believes he's a secret Titan or something. It's not entirely clear. And they've all got their weapons aimed at him, haven't they?
Yeah. Guns, a cannon. But the most of the episode is them trying to reason that Eren is human instead of a Titan. So they're coming up with like logical answers to questions. It's like, are you Titan or are you human? And he goes, well, I'm human. He goes, well, I've got to shoot you now for lying.
Yeah, there's no one to compromise it. There's lots of shouting.
Yeah.
And there's lots of tension.
Yeah.
Through the voice work. Eren doesn't seem to remember becoming a Titan, does he? He remembers the bit in the stomach, but he doesn't really remember being a Titan, I think. And of course, he doesn't know how his arm... Was it his arm and leg? It was certainly his arm.
Yeah, his arm and his leg.
Grew
He
back.
got his leg bitten off by one Titan, and then his arm bitten off while he was pulling Armin out.
Yeah, and the commander gives the order to fire on them, basically.
Now Eren grabs Armin and Mikasa, bites into his hand, and then half turns into a Titan and punches the cannonball.
Cool, yes. But he kind of is weirdly... he's partly skeleton, almost a muscle, isn't he?
It's only half formed.
Yeah. He also remembers his father giving him an injection.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I hadn't pieced together it was something to do with this behaviour. I don't know what I thought it was now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So that's the end of the first episode.
Yeah, he basically, the semi-transformation is kind of to protect his friends, isn't it? They find themselves in this skeleton.
Yeah, it's to shield them from the...
Yeah, cool episode. Now, I have to say, a lot of this all merges into one, because there's kind of a bit of slowness in this episode. That's not to say they were boring, it's just the story takes its sweet time, doesn't it, really? There's a lot of shouting, though it speeds up quite significantly at the end. Okay. So the next one is...
Next episode starts with... I think it starts with...
It kind of was almost a recap at the end of the last one, if I remember right.
There was a bit, like, right at the start of the last one where we had the Scouting Legion, the, like, elite Titan killers.
Yes, that's cool.
but we didn't get that much, and it was only sort of like, look at all of them go, and done. But in this episode, we get a continuation of what happened of the standoff, really.
Yeah.
Where the big half-formed Titan is there. Aaron manages to pull himself out of the neck of it.
Yeah. He's kind of glued right. His arms certainly are attached.
Yeah, he's sort of fused with
organically, yes. And doesn't he also mention that he thinks the solution to this might live in his house, might be in his old house as well?
Yeah.
Well, that kind of comes out gradually, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Then we get a lot of things about Armin remembering the good old days. Kind of. Well, he kind of keeps thinking back on the past, doesn't he? God, I confuse Armin with a girl though. I just cannot help it.
Well, he is very effective. He does get used.
I think his voice is a woman as well, so that
it
doesn't.
Might well be.
It certainly sounds like it. And Armin actually stands up and starts persuading the commander.
Yeah, he's like, this is part of a big team for big plan to retake the thing. So you got to do this, and then the commander. He's nicknamed Commander Crackhead by the community because he looks like he's on crack.
Yeah,
he just goes, tough, and goes to fire the cannon again, and he gets stopped by the most badass general I have ever seen.
Yeah, he's an old fellow who talks really quietly.
Pixis.
He's very calm and collected, isn't he? And he's just, and he basically asks Eren if he'll turn back into a Titan to help block the wall with a huge boulder.
Yeah.
And he agrees, even though he's not quite sure he can do it.
Yeah.
Turn that way. Which brings us to part 7.
Yeah.
Episode 11.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite go to plan, does it?
No. Though I think we should mention the Pixis' big speech beforehand.
Oh, well, when people...
Yeah, everyone starts walking away.
There's a lot of, like, wailing and gnashing of teeth here of people not wanting to fight on and shouting about how they're all going to be destroyed. At which point, I think I said I'd shoot that guy because he's creating dissension in the ranks, kind of thing. And in fact, people start trying to leave, don't they?
They start trying to leave and
go AWOL.
Some of the lesser captains, including Crackhead, start threatening to kill people.
Yeah. But then
Pixis just goes, let them go.
General says, please go if you want to. When the last time they attacked it, to live through the same thing as happened before. So no one leaves.
No one. And he turns around and walks back.
He can, and though he speaks quietly, he does shout.
Yeah.
He gives a shout for the ages.
He shouts on top of a 50-meter wall.
Yeah.
And is able to address an entire crowd of people.
Yeah. So the plan is to have the troops gather in a certain point to lure the Titans, while Eren as a Titan plugs the gap, kinda. Yeah. Which made us wonder why they don't just start shooting the Titans while they're all corralled, but whatever. And so a few of them going off a mission with Eren, and
including this. For some reason, they send this character that's been opposed to Eren the entire way. She's been whispering in captains and commanders' ears to try and get them to shoot him.
Yeah.
So for some reason they send her along, and
she doubts it all the way along, which is kind of awkward.
Something goes wrong straight away. Eren doesn't really. His Titan form has kind of a mind of its own. Yeah. So it starts doing its own thing. And she immediately launches the flare for failed mission.
Yeah. Because the surprise ending to this episode is Mikasa kind of lines up in his eye line.
Yeah.
And
he just punches her.
He just punches her. She managed to get away. Yeah. She tries to talk to it by hanging from its face.
Yeah. And then he punches his own face off.
And he's hit so hard that he bursts his fists in the face. So he hasn't even got fists, and steam's coming. The steam's coming out.
That was.
So he's got no fists at this point.
Yeah.
And so he collapses to the ground. the flare's gone up, saying it's all foul, so all the troops start lamenting and moaning.
Oh no, what's
They all start shouting at themselves. Armin
runs off to join the elite team with Eren, and he ends up planning to cut him out of the Titan. And meanwhile, everyone else is like fighting Titans in the streets.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
It's kind of cool. This I like this episode in particular. And there's one point one of the guys' gear malfunctions, so he literally has to run away.
Yeah, he has to run away and pull one off of
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him. I might have.
Oh, he got away.
Okay, I know he got away, but it just seemed like he just ran away. Armin gets to the collapsed Eren Titan.
The Rogue Titan, I think. Is like the official.
And he puts his sword in, but not right in the middle of his neck.
No, he's trying
He
to
figures
cut
out that
Eren
if
out.
you cut out the sides, you can cut him out without killing the Titan or something. I'm not quite sure.
No, without killing Eren.
Eren, sorry, yes. And we actually do see the sword go in next to Eren's kind of
it cuts
face.
his arm, which like alerts him.
Yeah.
And inside his head, he's got this weird scene where he's home as a kid with his like parents and Mikasa.
Yeah. And then, go on. Sorry,
And
go on.
it's this weird thing where real world, Armin is trying to like bang on the back of the Titan so he can like wake Eren up. And in Eren's head, Armin's like outside banging on the window.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. And does Armin reminds him? Basically, Eren's kind of reminded that he said he's going to kill all the Titans. Isn't he? And we go back to that. I'm going to kill them all. Business. And Eren kind of. Does he come out and then reform, or does he?
No, the Titan just heals.
The heals, right? Okay. So now he's fully awake. He's a real badass moment here. He picks up this.
He just picks the boulder up on his shoulder.
It's a massive boulder.
Wanders about.
Yeah. So they have to distract the Titans while this is going on.
So the rest of the elite squad has to start, because the gates are a fair way away from any buildings. They have to start running around on the ground all around Titans.
Yeah. So they there's a few get eaten, aren't there?
Quite a few. I think most get eaten.
And then the girl who was always doubts him sees that he blocks the boulder, and she sets up the yellow flare, which means the operations work.
This is the first in series. This is the first victory that there's ever been.
Yeah, they make a big deal of it, don't they?
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's like turning the tide kind of thing. Armin then tries to get Eren out of the Titan body, doesn't he? But more Titans start attacking.
Yeah.
And so it's It's basically a clean-up operation.
Yeah. Afterwards, it's just like clearing up the Titans that are still in the streets, and
and there's a bit of grimness.
You do find out some fairly grim stuff about the Titans. Like they don't eat. Well, no, you find out this a bit later, but they don't digest people.
They just eat them.
They eat them, and once they're full, they vomit them up and carry on.
So you find out a lump of Titan vomit with bits of people in.
Yeah.
Which is kind of horrible. There's one that they focus on for ages who looks like half decomposed, called Marco.
Yeah, he's one of the leading 10.
Right, okay.
So that's why he was like a big thing.
And then we see Eren chained up in a cell with the military police.
Which I can kind of understand.
Yeah,
he does still turn into a Titan.
Yeah. It's still not entirely clear what turns him into. It's kind of almost like something hurting him, or
he bites his hand, so it must be some
pain or
some
something.
sort of injury.
Yeah, so it's kind of hulking out again, kind of idea, I think. Basically, Eren joins the special corps, doesn't he?
Yeah, he says he wants to join the scouting corps, and that gets the attention of the captain, Captain Levi.
Yeah, who lets him join.
Yeah, he says, I'll do it.
But he kind of warns him that, as long as he stays on their side, he's fine. But if he ever shows any signs of not being on their side, he's going to die.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's it. So there's a victory. It ends with a victory. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's some really weird looking Titans in this. Really weird bodily size. Their arms, their limbs look. Some of them, their limbs look way too small for their body, and their head or their heads just look way too big and stuff like that. They got this general weird expressions again, haven't they?
Yeah.
Weird kind of vacant grinning or open mouths or just odd. It's just an odd idea. There's some great artwork as well.
Yeah.
So, like I say, some of these episodes were kind of slow. There was a lot of lamenting and wailing and we're gonna die. But some of it really kicked ass. Enjoying this series a lot still. Is this rated like number in the top 5 of animes? Do you think?
I think it's it like shot up once the anime got released.
Okay.
So
it was a manga for some time.
It was
before.
a manga for a long time. I think they just got their 66th issue. Hang on a sec.
Oh, okay. So it's not that
65,
long running.
and they release once a month.
Wow. Okay, so that's 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so it's been going a fair time. I bet they look beautiful to look at.
Yeah, they do have some really cool stuff.
Yeah,
Cool images.
the artwork in this is spectacular. Some of it, really nice, especially the shots of the city. I find them quite good. Enjoying this. Definitely want to continue. And I think the next one we do, there's like a recap episode of this, which is fine, and then there's a 3-episode run.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing 4 next time. So yeah, excellent. You've seen it all before, so you
I've
kind of
seen
know
it all, and
I'm kind
up
of
to date
trying to
with the
guess
manga.
what's happening, but I don't want to know. I'm trying to avoid it. Sorry, you've read the manga?
Yeah, I'm up to date with the manga.
Oh, cool. So that
Which is,
must
like,
be
going
significantly.
nuts
Is
at
it?
the moment.
Is like what 30 episodes of that? 30 editions this series,
I
or
think
is it
it's
most of this? Most of this.
30. There is the Attack on Titan subreddit has like a comparison. It's like episode 25 is this issue.
Right. Okay. So, sorry. So what?
I think it's 30 something.
Is it? What is this whole run? This season we're watching goes from the 1 to 30.
Episode 25 is chapter 33.
Got ya. So you're double. You've read like double that, so I'm guessing it goes to even weirder places. But don't tell us.
Yeah.
Don't tell us. All right, then that's cool. All right, so I think that about winds up. Good set of episodes.
Yeah.
What happens in the mid-season is often they start to merge together, and there was a bit of that, especially in the first few. But it was kind of cool. We still don't really know the mechanism for him turning into a Titan, though.
Bites his hand.
No, what I meant is why he's a Titan and the other humans aren't a Titan. I'm guessing it's the injection. Because the injection and getting to the house is becoming the focus of the story.
I'll
isn't
give you
it?
a hint in that it's sort of.
Okay, all right, okay. We'll see. All right then. Bye from me.
Bye.